Have you ever tried cooking your steak sous vide? It's a wonderful way to perfectly cook your steak, keeping it nice, moist, and flavorful. I'm going to show you a quick step-by-step tutorial on how to prepare it. Here I've got 2 ribeye steaks, which I'm going to season with some salt and pepper. Make sure to generously season both sides. Flip the other side of the meat and season. I'll be placing my steak into these vacuum sealed bags. This is a technique that is an old technique typically used in professional kitchens, but is now commonly seen available for home use. And it's a wonderful way to ensure that all the flavors of all the ingredients inside your bag are kept. So for my steak, I'm going to be adding some aromatics. I have some thyme, but you can use whatever aromatic you like. Some people like to put rosemary or any kind of wonderful herb, and some shallots. I'm just going to thinly slice them. I'm also going to add some garlic, just thinly slice them. In the vacuum seal bag, I'm going to place each piece of steak. I'll add my aromatics. Here I've got my thyme, some of the shallots, and garlic. And this is ready to be sealed. And I'll repeat with my other steak. Now, since I'm cooking my steak sous vide, I'm going to need to vacuum seal this at the highest suction level. I'm going to be cooking my steak medium done, so I'm going to set the temperature at 60 degrees Celsius and allow this to sous vide for about 2 to 2.5 hours. It's been 2.5 hours and my steak is now ready to be seared. By cooking my meat sous vide, I allow it to slow cook so that all the flavor is beautifully infused together and so that the meat can have a beautiful texture when we're ready to eat later on. Before I finish off my steak, I'm gonna steam some asparagus in my combi steam oven. I'll use the automatic function to help set the timing for my asparagus. I'm using green asparagus that are thick, and I want my asparagus al dente, and I'll just place these into my oven. While my asparagus is cooking, I'm ready to start searing my steak, and I'm just going to gently remove it from the vacuum sealed bag. Add some vegetable oil to your very hot pan and place your sous vide steak on top. Typically, when you grill steak raw, you need to make sure that you fully grill one side before you flip it over. But since this is being cooked sous vide, every 30 seconds I'll need to flip it. And for some extra flavor, I'm gonna add some butter on top and allow the thyme to just get some flavor. My steak is done. It's got some beautiful color. And before I carve it, I need it to rest for a good 10 minutes. I like preparing my food in a sharing style platter. So I've got this gorgeous platter where I'll be serving my steak, and I prepared some roasted potatoes earlier. My asparagus is ready and it is perfectly cooked al dente. I'll add my roasted potatoes on the side. They're beautifully crisp. And finally, I'm gonna carve my steak so that it's ready for everyone just to help themselves to a piece. And look at how perfectly cooked my steak is. I'm just gonna add some of the melted butter from my cast iron pan, and I'll drizzle it over my steak for extra flavor. And there you have it, a complete meal prepared with not too much effort. The key thing is to plan ahead of time and just put your meat in the oven and let it sous vide cook until it's ready, and then assembly is really just a 5 to 10 minute process. Hope you guys like this recipe. Do try it at home, and I can't wait to hear your feedback. See you guys later.